Is content creation the new 9 to 5 trap? Honestly, it's becoming that for a lot of people, and I know this because I am constantly surrounded by content creators and entrepreneurs who want to use these platforms as a vehicle to get their message out there, to get sales. I'm part of 2 masterminds. I have my own community, and plus just the people who come into my inbox. This is the world that they're experiencing. And I want to make a big distinction here because it's becoming a 9 to 5 trap for a lot of people, but not for everyone. And I'm sure many of you heard that the definition of insanity is doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. That is true, and some people think that that applies to content creation. They see themselves continually posting and they don't see the results, thus they think they're going crazy. But there's a big distinction that needs to be made here, because sometimes it's the case where you're just spinning your wheels, you're stuck in one place, you're doing things that aren't working and that aren't getting the needle moving forward. But there's also the other side of the coin where you're doing the right stuff, but you're not doing it long enough. So there's progress being made, but you just can't see it. It's kind of like when you first start going to the gym. You are making progress, but you just can't see it. And so is that person insane? No, they're doing the right thing. They just need to do more of it. And so I think a lot of content creators and entrepreneurs, they start doing the right thing, but they keep jumping from one strategy to the next, or from, one idea to the next, and they can't even stick to something consistent, even a consistent niche. And so if you are someone who's just bouncing around trying different things, then yeah, content creation is the new 9 to 5 trap, because many of these people as well are working real jobs in hopes of, if I post content, hopefully something will go viral and hopefully the ad platforms will pay me enough money so that I can leave my job. And it's kind of like those people are in 2 9 to 5 traps, because they're in their job and then they're trying to create content to, get this going full time. And so I encourage you to take that second approach where you stick to making content, but you do it in the right way. And it's like for me, when I started making content in the beginning, I wasn't getting a lot of views. I wasn't getting any leads for my business. However, I knew that I was on the right path. I knew that if I stuck with what I was doing, I would keep learning, keep growing, keep progressing, and success would come along the way. And I wasn't really clung on to being a perfectionist. I just wanted to learn and grow and reach people along the way. So again, you have to have that intuition for it. And so let me know down below, are you someone who feels like you're in a 9 to 5 trap, or do you feel like you're doing the right stuff and you are elevating to that next level? And to really get to that point, it really takes letting go of ego, because a lot of people, when it comes to content creation, they're just looking at the wrong metric. So they're looking at other people's view count, they're looking at other people's subscribers. And so what you want to do instead is just gauge in yourself. Again, this takes intuition. Ask yourself, is this the right path for me? Am I truly grounded in my authentic mission and my true purpose? Because think about it, a lot of people come out to content creation and they're not truly grounded in their purpose. They fall into a trap where they're just trying to get sales, or just chasing views, like a little hamster on a wheel, chasing attention. But as long as you're truly grounded in your authentic mission and purpose, then you are on the right path. And that takes slowing down. It takes slowing down to really ask yourself that question, and whatever slowing down means to you. Slowing down doesn't mean stop. It's kind of like you're on a hamster wheel and you're spinning. It's like, okay, slow down for a second, get off the wheel, get grounded, whatever that means for you. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's going for a walk. Then ask yourself, am I on the right path? Does this feel right? Because I'm telling you, if you're not doing this for the right reasons, if you're just chasing money, if you're just chasing fame, you are on a dangerous path, my friend. I hate to tell it to you, but you are on a dangerous path, and that stuff will catch up to you. Because even if you do get the things that you want, even if you're just chasing a dollar amount, even if you get the car, even if you get the attention, the fame, the woman, that stuff is going to crash and burn. It will come back to haunt you. The car will crash, your ego, you just won't feel fulfilled. I'm telling you. And there's this one really good book. I have a lot of books. Oh, where's that book? Here it is. There's this one really good book. Here it is right here. It's called Ask and It Is Given. This is a really, really good book. I one time recommended this to a client, and the beginning has a little bit of a spooky part where someone's talking to a spirit. You could skip the beginning. The rest of the book is really good. It's just helping you to really manifest your desires and it tells you your emotional guidance system, as they call it, is like your compass. And so you can use that to determine whether or not you're on the good path. So if you don't feel good about making content, if it's something that doesn't really excite you, if it feels like a chore, then you're probably falling into that 9 to 5 content creation trap. But if it's something that fulfills you, that really, you just know you're on the right path. I don't even know how to say it. It's just something that just, I don't know, if it feels like it's something that goes beyond you, then you're on the right path. And you will overcome those little moments of frustration of, when you're trying to upload something and it doesn't work, or when you're trying to edit something. And so for me, as I mentioned, when in the beginning, I wasn't getting a lot of views, but I wasn't getting a lot of traction, but I just knew I was on the right path. I knew that this is what I was meant to do, and you should feel the exact same way. And one question I want to ask all of you, are you willing to keep going at this until the day you die? I know that's a deep, big question, but it's an important one, because if you're not willing to go at this until the day you die, if you're someone who thinks that you might just quit after 1 or 2 months or even 5 months of not getting traction, then it's probably not the right path for you. And that's okay. Not everyone needs to be a content creator. Not everyone needs to be an entrepreneur. Is it a great, beautiful path? Yes, but is it for everyone? No, and that's okay. And just because you see other people around you doing it doesn't mean that you have to. There's other ways to be successful, to fulfill your mission, to fulfill your higher purpose, and to make a living. There's a ton of them out there. And don't think that because everyone's doing this that you have to do it as well, because then again, it's kind of like you're falling into a 9 to 5 trap. And that's very dangerous. Alrighty, so thank you everyone for tuning into this live. I think I covered my point here. I will be diving more into this topic tomorrow, so I'm posting a long form video on my channel where I'll talk all about this. So yeah, feel free to tune into that, and I will see you for the next live. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Subscribe for more lives like this. Alrighty, bye.